Halle Berry are more than pretty, more than just pretty.
I have longed for someone to say something to me other than, oh gosh, you're so pretty.
Okay.
I've longed to hear other words. I know I'm more than this. So as I've aged, I've been determined to age gracefully and naturally. I think it's a shame that as women, we're being told that we have to find a way to stay eternally young, forever 30, as though we're not allowed to be human and do what we're naturally born to do. We're born to age and die.
Because to a lot of men, a beautiful woman is the most desired type of woman. She's beautiful.
But somehow as women, we have to do the unthinkable. We have to figure out a way to do it. And unfortunately, we're turning ourselves into monsters trying to do that. So I'm committed to being a spokesperson for allowing yourself to age gracefully, knowing that you're more than this shell you're walking around in.
58-year-old Halle Berry, been known for most of her life as an attractive woman, dated many men. Many men have pursued her simply because she's attractive. However, she doesn't like it. She hates it. Oh, to be deemed as just hot, and that's all I am. But nothing more, nothing beyond that. You see, on one hand, some would call cap. I'm like, how as a beautiful woman could you hate that much attention and validation? Even though it can be overwhelming, and even though it is shallow, you are who you are because of how you look. I mean, how many women are as famous as they are and as rich or wealthy as they are because of how they look? How many women can just come on the internet, turn on a camera, not have any talent at all? No, she doesn't need any. She just looks good. One of the biggest TikToks is a good-looking chick miming to a song. Yeah. So for as shallow as it is, even for as much as Miss Halle Berry hates it, looks matter enough to change a woman's life. They're that important. You know, a lot of men say nowadays, oh, we don't care about a woman's qualifications, her qualifications and her job. And it's not that men don't care. It's not that men have no care about a woman making her money and that. It's a simple fact that her looks, a woman's looks, can trump any of that. But that's where Halle Berry is sort of pissed, isn't she? She doesn't like it, does she? Because she's only seen as her surface level, her looks. Halle Berry might be able to play the piano, we don't know. Did any man who ever fawned over her question her musical talents? No, they didn't care, did they? And I'm not saying it's good, I'm just making an obvious point. For as much as Halle Berry hates it, Halle Berry would not be who she is, who she's known as. Even for her age now, she would not be known as who she is if it wasn't for her looks, for as sad as it is. You look good, woman. Some would say past tense, you looked good. I made this point with Sharon Stone a while ago. I think she's like around the same age, 58, 62. Sharon Stone's around the same age. And Sharon Stone was saying, all these men still want to f me. And I'm like, yeah, you're Sharon Stone. You're Sharon Stone. Doesn't matter how old you are, you're Sharon Stone. The appeal of who you were is still so powerful. So even though Halle Berry hates it, it is what it is, Halle. Yeah? So you get her point. However, cap. Because none of us would know who you are if you wasn't a good-looking woman. Not being rude, but I mean, her acting isn't really, no. I hope you're focused and on your square.
Women are so sexy because, like, they'll be wearing low-waisted jeans and, like, a long shirt, but it shows a little bit of their tummy in that low waist. And you can see that perfect curve. Like, why are you actually having me on my hands and knees right now? Why am I actually salivating at the mouth, seeing that little crack of skin? Just that little bit that those low-rise long shirt offer me. It's so different from like a crop top in low-waisted or like high-waisted in a crop top where you can see like everything.
Okay. So here you have a woman. Clearly she's fond of women. She's probably a full lesbian. Who knows? It's not a problem. But listen to this woman salivating over a woman. Listen to her just salivating. My God, she's literally saying that. Frothing at the mouth and probably other places. Seriously. Drooling over a woman, yeah, in what is it, low-rise pants and crop top, whatever. Can't remember the outfit. Who cares? She looks good. The value of a woman's looks, the cost of a woman's looks, even for women, is overwhelming. But a sad reality for men, amongst all this beautiful woman admiration is, this is how you make a man weak. This is how you make a man go against all of his principles, his morals and everything. Go against his own better judgment. How? Send him a beautiful woman. Send him a hot chick. Send him a very attractive woman. Again, historically, many men have fallen to a hot chick. Wasn't his enemy, no. It was his lover. But he didn't know. She was his enemy. He had no idea.
I just love that little piece.
Yeah, calm down.
It's so sexy. Like,
Relax.
It's so hot. I will kiss you.
Wow, get a grip, woman. Kiss her where? Kiss her where? You can see it in her eyes, can't you? Kiss her where?
On your face.
Okay, my bad, my bad. Projecting onto this lesbian. Interesting. However, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Kiss you on your face.
So I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you men are in terrible situations because you have no discipline. Now, listen. I am a licensed clinical psychologist, so I work with y'all. And despite what everybody say, black men do go to therapy. Some of y'all have no discipline. The scenarios that y'all put yourselves in make no sense. Additionally, some of you women, one of the reasons why you invalidate men who go to therapy and express their emotions is because if they actually became self-actualized, if they actually started having emotional IQ, they would realize that you are a vapid mess.
Ooh, damn. Damn. How interesting, isn't it? If men were to have discipline, a lot of women would suffer. Interesting, isn't it? Because it is true. All a woman has to do is be good looking, be beautiful, be hot, be sexy, be attractive. And she can get a following, a horde of zombie simp dudes.
Desperation for pussy.
That would prop her up simply because she's a woman. She doesn't even have to be good looking, to be honest. Like just a basic looking chick that just says the right words. Yeah, she'll be propped up by a million simps. Easily. But it's always interesting when men take that out of the equation and they see the person, it's like, yeah, you're not really saying much, are you? You don't even really do much. You don't really do much at all. And that's the point I think a lot of men need to at least get to at some point in their life, if not fully get to. Because when you truly have discipline, you can look past a woman and just see her for who she is, see all of her flaws and everything. Now, on Halle Berry's part, she might be an awful woman. She could be really awful. Maybe that's why so many men have, kind of broken up with her and left her. But the point is, her appeal is enough to pull men in initially. Without that, some men may not know how awful she is. So on a broader scope, using Halle Berry as an example, there are a lot of women out there who are probably very awful women. But in order for a lot of men to know, they have to get close enough to her. And because she's good looking enough, or because she just looks decent enough, yeah, a lot of men would pursue her, jump out the window, go on mad journeys, adventures just to sleep with her, to realize in the end, my God, this chick's awful. And this woman's flipping awful. My God. Post-nut clarity. Yeah? Post-nut clarity. Wherein even the most beautiful woman in the world, no matter how many times you want her and you've probably, slept with her a few times, once the post-nut clarity kicks in, you realize, my God, woman, if I didn't want to sleep with you, I probably wouldn't even talk to you at all. Your personality and character don't outweigh your looks. They don't. It's like there's not much character and personality here. Seriously.
It's crazy. So I get it. Because like if they realize how much they deserved, some of them, you would be out of a job.
Yeah, exactly.
You would be out of a job. Some of the like literally walking men through scenarios and they're not realizing that they are being emotionally abused. This woman will ask about your day. She constantly telling you ain't about yourself, but she can you crack that back like a glow stick. Get some discipline.
Exactly. Like she just said, a lot of men out here have no idea of their value. They do so much for women and still, crack their back like a glow stick, like she said. And what are these men getting in return? What are they getting in return from the women that they actually care for? What are they getting? Damn. Some of these men don't even get simple appreciation. Yeah, you're trying to get head. Bro, this woman doesn't even appreciate you. You're trying to get head, please. You'd be lucky.
You crack that back like a glow stick. Get some discipline.
Can you it?
Excuse me?
Can you it?
No.
Who needs that?
I'm convinced some of y'all just don't have a frontal lobe. I feel like some of y'all never developed empathy. I saw this video of a woman, she's doing her makeup, and she's talking about, like, I didn't realize that my husband was, like, a real person that had his own internal life and, like, things and, like, quirks until, like, after we were married for, like, 7 months. I finally realized that, like, I wasn't marrying an idea. I married a person, a human being.
Yeah, a woman realizing that men are humans. We're not actually robots. No, we're not actually replicants. No, we're actually
What's it like to hold the hand of someone you love, interlinked?
humans, for flip's sake. As men, we do obviously bring a lot of stuff to the surface ourselves as men, our desire being one of the key things. So obviously women will just see us as our desire are typical men. All they want to do is just chase beautiful women and f them, which on one hand, yeah, kind of, yeah. Obviously, some men want to find a wife and everything, and you get the point, okay? So it's because of like the things that men are allowed to show openly. Our anger, our rage, our wild, lustful desire, Yeah, for a lot of women, that's all we actually are to them. Yeah, that's all we are to them. So whereas Halle Berry's struggling to have men see her as more than just a pretty face, the everyday average man is struggling for a woman to see him as a person, not just a tool, an ATM, a laborer, a worker, a provider. Even though he can be all of that, it's like, damn woman, do you see me as a person? Like, I'm a man. I'll pretend that I don't, but man's got feelings as well. Yeah, but maybe that's why men hide their feelings and lie to women. They don't share their feelings with women. It'll just be used as a weapon.
What do you mean? Hey, what do you mean you didn't realize he was a person? Dude, I had that, actually, everyone has that revelation at like 8. I was a little late to the game. I didn't have that revelation about other people having their own internal lives until I was 14. But like, you need to see a psychiatrist and you need to get a brain scan. Get a brain scan. There is something missing there. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Looks are important. Looks nowadays are one of the most important things for any and everybody. But the sad thing about looks is, it's only too late when it's said and done that you see the person beneath the beautiful exterior. Have a nice day.
Get some discipline.
Excuse me?
Can you it?
No.
Who needs